Jive Software is pricing its stock a day earlier than planned. It's part of the hot social business software sector.
It's a social networking stock for enterprises, and they've got a grade A, triple A list of customers in 5 different major industries. I think what's interesting about this is that I think it'll go public, it'll do well, I think it'll go up in the offering, and I think it'll position itself as a potential acquisition down the road. For example, right now was an IPO, and that's being in the last year or so, and that's been being acquired by Oracle for $1.5 billion, and SuccessFactors was an IPO in the last 3 or 4 years, and it's being acquired by SAP now for $3.4 billion. And if you look at the metrics comparing Jive with those two, you'll see that it's priced at a discount. But if you look at the metrics comparing to LivePerson, which is kind of similar, it's in the same category. So it's priced correctly. They just need to make more money sooner, and then they'll probably sell out to a large company.
It's been a while since we've had a big fashion IPO. Michael Kors is coming public this week. Francis, I love Michael Kors. I love the clothes. So should I love this IPO?
Well, I really liked it, and you probably know it because you can buy their brand in a lot of the department stores around the country. They're in 1,800 department stores. But what most people don't know is that the growth is coming from the retail stores. And right now they have 203 retail stores, and they're projecting that their potential is 600 retail stores, 400 in the U.S. and 100 in Europe and 100 in Japan. Their sales and earnings are up considerably. They're showing really good growth. Their comparable store-to-store sales growth for this year is about 40%. It's been in that range for the last couple of years. They really can't continue 40% comparable sales growth. As a matter of fact, for the first 2 months, October, November this year, it was only 31%. But still, they're coming at, if you compare it to Coach, annualizing the September numbers, they're coming at 34 times earning versus 22 times for Coach. One potential negative people are wondering about is that 100% of the stock offering of $751 million is going back to shareholders, and they wonder whether that's too much. But if you look at the price to tangible book value, it's at the midpoint of the price range, it's 12.6, and if you look at the price to tangible book value for Coach, it's 12.3. So they raised a couple $100 million in the last 12 months, I think, to put their price to tangible book value a little bit above Coach, which is the only direct comparable. So I think that their future is good. People really like, investors really like specialty retail stores, and this has an excellent brand. The only caveat, of course, is what if Michael Kors himself gets hit by a bus? Well, that is a problem. But if you can look beyond that, I think it's very, very good.